Well, good morning, bee friends. Wanda here at GNR Bee Farm Homestead. Hey, it's early this morning. It's like 8:30. It's beautiful out. It's nice and cool for the bees. It's cool for us. Hello, yes. And we've been in some stormy weather and we haven't been able to get down here. Um, Plus, we had to do the mite treatment for 10 days, so that's well past. But today's purpose to come down to the bee yard will be to, if you remember in the last video when I did the inspections and we did the mite treatments, I did notice that 3 hives were just about ready to have the boxes taken off. So they were very close. So I wanted to wait till after the hive treatment and all that was passed. So today, we're not taking honey today, but we are preparing them to be taken off. And we will be installing a bee escape on probably 3 of the hives so that they'll be ready to get extracted so we can get some early summer honey off, which is great. And it's a lighter honey when that comes off in the early summertime. That way then you can put your mediums back on, or your deeps, whatever it is that you use to store your honeys. I do both. Mainly I have a few deeps and mainly mediums, but we do have 5 hives, 6 hives, but 3 of them are newer hives, so we won't be messing with them too much. It'll be mainly the 3 today. So, but this is what we will be putting on our hives, 3 of the hives today. These bee escape boards work great. My bee friend introduced them to me a couple years ago. I did use them last year, and they did do a lot better as far as getting the bees below the honey box. So when the honey is ready, you don't have to fight with a lot of bees. Not that you're fighting with them, but it's easier if there's not a lot of bees in the honey box when you're wanting to take it. Especially when you're in the heat of the summer. It just, you're hot, they're hot, and this works so much better by putting this on 2 or 3 days before you want to grab the box. So today I will be doing this. I got my suit on and I got my smoker. You don't really need a lot. I got my gloves, but so we're going to be putting these on. This will go face down below the honey that you're wanting to take, so that when the bees come through the hole, they'll go in this hole and they'll travel. There's 3 entrances in and out. 1, 2, 3. And they'll travel wherever how. It's like this little maze, bee maze, right? And there's bees that like to build wax on them, but that's okay. They get down below in the lower portion of the boxes, and that's where they'll stay until we get our honey box off. And then once the honey box is off, and you bring the honey box back down to the hive, you can then take this off and let them start restocking your honey again for the fall flow. And the fall flow, in my opinion, not that the early summer flow isn't nice. It's a lighter blend because they're getting the lighter portion of the flowers, the clover, the dandelion, the lighter things. But as the summer goes forward, you're getting more of your darker flowers, your sunflowers, which ours will be blooming anytime. So the flow in the fall is a lot darker. It doesn't bother me either way. I like both blends of honey. It's still the same honey. It's still wildflower honey. So don't let the color, you know, change you from thinking, oh, this is better honey. It's still all the same honey. It's just when they start building and the frames and getting and collecting. So we're going to go ahead and get in the hives. We're going to put these 3 on before it gets too hot. I do not like coming down messing with my bees when it's real hot. I can't handle the real heavy heat, and I can't imagine that they want to be messed with when it's 80 and 90, 85, 90 degrees and humid. So, because that's a lot of extra fanning on their part. So let's not disturb them. Let's do it early. It's like 70 degrees. It's beautiful. Got a nice little breeze. And they are out eating on the wildflowers. And like I said, I did see a couple finches this morning. So that's a beautiful sign. I seen 2 of them down here. They were over here on the wildflowers. And so we're going to go ahead. I think we're going to go in boxes 5, 1. I'm thinking maybe it's 4, but I'm not sure. I think it's 4, but we'll check it. That's a deep in hive 4, so we'll have to see. It might be hive 3. I don't know. I can't remember that, but I know it's hive 1 and hive 5. They're definitely getting a bee escape board. And so we got 3. So I can do 3 at a time because, like I said, I don't have a ton of hives. And this gives me time to move the board from one hive to another if that hive isn't completely ready to go. So it gives me time to get the one hive done, and move the board over if I need to, and then put the main box back so they can start recollecting and filling. Okay, so let's get busy. I'll try to video some of it, at least on one of the hives, so you get an idea of just how. I mean, it doesn't take long. It takes me longer to get it unstrapped and the board and the brick off and the stuff off the top and the honey super off than it does to put the whole thing on and back. So, but anyway, we'll go ahead and we'll try to show you a couple of the frames. We'll probably do hive 5 first. Yep, hive 5. And the bees are out early. They're out gathering, liking everything. And so we're going to be working in hive 5 first. So we'll see you over there in the hive. Alrighty, here we go. And we're going to prop the phone up, and hopefully it's not too windy, but hopefully you never know with my phone. I have plenty of bloopers in my video. Okay, so hopefully it won't be that bad today. But we're going to turn the phone towards the hive, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to put this escape board on. Okay, here we go. I got the smoker going. Hopefully. All right, we'll just let that fire up for a minute or so. Now, some people, they tape around their box after they put the divider on. I'm just going to use these little sticks to plug the entrance so they can't get in there. And there we go. Don't want to stand too close to it. There we go. There, we got her going now. Alrighty, so we're gonna just give them a little smoky, let them know we're here. We're gonna go ahead and get the lid off. Well, I do see a couple of spider webs in that corner, so you want to make sure you get all them out. All right, I need my hive tool. And we're just going to get all this glue off around the entrance hole. All that propolis. All right, we're going to take the inner cover off, and then I'm just going to look at the frames. I'm pretty sure they're ready, but and then we're going to take this whole entire top box off, and then we're going to put that divider right in between them. As soon as I unglue, let's get the girls. Give them some smoke down there a little bit, so they know that it's okay. It's a little early, you know, so there we go. A lot of glue on the outer cover. Now, they always say if your last frame in is ready, then usually your box is pretty full. I'm just getting off some of the glue. The propolis, they like to glue everything. Now this is the end frame, the very first frame. Now this one they're still filling, but look, that whole side is done. This side is not. So we could take it or leave it. And so I'm just gonna use my holder to put that first frame there to make it easier. And then I can count and this one can stay if we decide to take the whole box to let them finish filling it if it's not ready by the time, which that one side's not going to be. But this one's nice and heavy. Nice. Totally. There you go. That's what we're talking about. Look at that. Totally ready. Now see, we want all these bees to go below this honey box, because there's quite a few bees. So we have one. Now I am just going to count. I'm not going to pull them all out. 1, 2, 2, 3. Four, 5. It looks like the rest of the box is pretty full. So we're going to go ahead. I will just take this middle frame out just to show you. Yes, girls. Yes. There you go. How about that? Yes. Yep. Okay. This box is pretty good. So what we're going to do, we're going to push these frames forward. And then I'm going to move this box off so we can install the bee escape. Easy, easy. Take this back off. Now I'm going to try and smoke them a little to get them down as much as I can. That will help with the remainder of the bees that are up at the top here when they have to travel down. Today is Tuesday, so I'm thinking hopefully Friday I can come down and pull the box. I'll give it 3 days because we're having storms. So in between, and it's supposed to really get really hot, so 2 or 3 days you want to come down and make sure all the bees are below, or as majority of them as possible. It's heavy. Okay, so okay, here we go. We're moving this off. Up we go. We're just going to stand it on its side just for a moment. Now I've got some cleaning to do on the top of this to get that off. That way it keeps the box from being so sticky when the bees are building comb. I like to have most of it off just for just to be sure that it's, you know, off. All right, I am going to check a couple of these frames in the medium box just to give it a good check right while I'm here. And we'll see what they're doing. They're building honey, filling these. Yeah. There's brood on this second frame, so, okay. Bringing in lots of little pollen. Yep. They're building and looks good. I'm not going to disturb them because I need to get this on while it's nice and flat and not busy full of bees. Clean around your edges of your box. You want your to be going there nice and snug. All right, I don't need to smoke them right now. Okay, we're gonna put the cover goes down with the triangle facing down, okay? So that's what we're going to do. And you want to line it up as tight as you can get it. And as close. So now, these bees will be staying down here. These bees will go down through this hole, and they will go down as well. So now we're going to go ahead and put the box back on. As you can tell, there's quite a few bees. And it did move. Did you see that? So now I gotta adjust this again. It does slide. You just want to try and straighten it the best you can. All right, that's looking pretty good. Now to get them back in here so I can get their cover back on without smashing any more bees. The smoker's not doing very well this morning. Now I also, while this is on, well, I'm going to clean this off. While this is on, we need to block the entrance hole so that they can't still go in and out at the top. That would defeat your whole purpose of having the blocker thing on there. So let's clean this off. Very gooey. Get off as much as you can. There you go. Get them in there, away from the edge at least. Now, some people use tape and tape across it. I didn't bring my tape, but you can use a stick. A stick will work as well. So anything to plug the hole so that these don't keep going in there. So I try to use these little sticks. I just take a stick and put it in there. And if it sticks out a little, that's okay. It should stay for the next couple of days so that they can't go in and out. They can go in and out down there because they can't go no further than there. And we just put our lid and it broke off, but it is still, this piece broke off, but there's enough sticking out where I can get it out. There we go. That is all we need to do for today. Now, in a couple days, I'll come back down and the bees that are in here should be well down here. And then I'll be able to take this honey box and go extract our honey. And same with the other two that we're getting ready to do. That way, we could bring it back down and they could start refilling for the fall. So we will just continue on and getting our other two ready for this thing is stuck. Well, gonna have to work on the smoker. Oh, well, I'm in hive 2, which is one of our new hives that we did from our split. I got all the ones on for the escape boards, but I just wanted to show you in hive 2, which is one of our new hives, just, you know, what they're doing. They are really progressing very well in the hive, and they are building. They got plenty of bees in here, and just wanted to show you that brood building that they're doing. Beautiful. Look at that. And then the other side, they are brood building for the winter. Doing very well. That's one. I had 2 frames that they're working on for nectar, food. I just wanted to come right quick and show you that, you know, there won't be honey off of this hive this time, but we'll check them in the fall. This is another frame. Look at that. Beautiful brood. And they're building on that one. So they're doing, and then this third one. So that's like 2, there's 3 that I see brood on. 3. Let me see what this one is, the next to last frame. It's pretty heavy, it might be food. But they're doing very well for the newly established. Oh, they got eggs in here. Yeah. Yeah, this one's half honey. And this one is eggs and brood. So yeah, beautiful. So, very excited for this hive, hive 2. And then I'm just going to go over and take a quick peek at hive 6, which is over here on the side because we ran out of space over here for hives. So we've started a new hive space over there. And if you remember, hive 6 didn't have a whole lot of bees, and I did give it some from the other hives to help it get going. So I'd like to see, you know, what they're doing over there. We did see more activity, but let me just get this lid on, because it's getting warm. The sun is out, and they are calling for thunderstorms later. So, but hive 2 is doing great building. And that's what you want the little ones from your splits to do. You want them to build for next season. So 3 hives. I've got the escape boards, and let me just say, it was one of our new hives, hive 3. This here is, it was just this and this, the brood box and the medium. Oh my gosh, I looked in there, there were so many bees, and that they have combed out the top box. But I was like, oh my gosh, I can't put that bee escape and drive all those bees down into one box. So I made the decision. I went down, back up to the house, and got another deep with just nothing but waxed out frames. So they can start, when they go down, they can start in here. And then when this is empty, I'll bring it back. But at least they'll have space, and they'll have room. My hair's falling down, it's hot and sweaty. But yeah, they're bearding now because it's getting warm. So they'll be able to go down more and have room, and they won't be overcrowded in this heat. So I'm glad I made that decision. And so I did put the on hive 3 escape board, hive 1 escape board. They're doing very well. They're building brood just like hive 2. This is a new got a new box. And then hive 5 got a bee board, bee escape board. So, and then that just leaves me over there to check hive 6. They won't need anything. You know, they won't need any extra room today, I can sure. But they're doing well, I hope. So look, we're gonna go over, check out hive 6, button everybody back up, give them their rest of their afternoon to calm down. I did remove a couple. I did remove the mite strip from that box there that I just added on hive 3, because I was right there at the brood box. So, and I think I'll have to check on hive 6 to see what it looks like. But we're going over to hive 6, and we are just going to see what's going on over there. And let me see if I need a new heavier brick anywhere. I'm just trying to be very sure of the boxes. Because of storms, you know, you want to be sure. All right, well, let's go over. Let me get my hive tool. And let me take this over. Okay, so we'll see you. I'm going to get ready to inspect. See the girls? Let's see. Hive 6. It's looking better. Before I couldn't hardly see any activity. So I'm going to see. I just got to move my bricks. And I put this on there because they were calling for tornadoes. And I didn't have another strap handy, so I went and got a humongous brick, which will work when you don't, you know, when you're afraid for wind. Okay, so, well, let me just pop the lid and maybe you can just see, we'll see together how well hive 6, we got any bees. I don't know, so they might all be in the bottom. So I need to go get my hive tool. Yep, I can't get in. I gotta have my hive tool. All right, well, I'll go ahead and inspect that. And we'll be seeing you real soon, in probably a few days, when we have to pull honey mediums. Woohoo, we got honey coming. All right, God bless. Take care and get out and check your bees. Hive 5, 1, and 3 all got the bee escape boards. And hive 3 also got an extra big box, deep box, just for extra room because there's so many bees in there. And hive 2, 4, and 6 are all building brood and doing very well this morning. So everything's great. We'll be back in a few days and see what we can get. See you then. Keep your bees buzzing.